What's up everyone, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame, here with 10 tips for Shine Thief Battle Mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. Are you having trouble getting or holding on to the Shine? Do you want to do better in online battles and tournaments? If the answer is yes and yes, then this video is for you. Follow these 10 simple tips and you'll be making out like a bandit. Tip number 1. Speed is key. The objective to Shine Thief is to grab the shine and run away with it. Outspeeding your opponents is essential to victory. It's a good idea to use a character and cart with high speed. That being said, it is also a good idea to try not to ignore traction and handling, as they will be very helpful to make turning easier. Tip number 2. Chase the shine only if you have an item. Don't be a follower. Take the initiative and grab an item and then go after the player with the shine. If you don't have an item and you're chasing the player with the shine, you may unintentionally cause congestion and end up getting in the way of the attack directed at the shine player. Tip number 3. Avoid pileups. This ain't bumper cars. Try not to drive into walls or into other players. Doing this may cause a pileup. This will hurt your chances of winning and inadvertently help the player with the shine. Try to avoid the edges of the battle course and brake if you see yourself heading towards a pileup of carts. Tip number 4. Mushroom, Superstar, and Feather can steal shine. Ramming an opponent with a Mushroom or Superstar can not only knock the shine out of a player, but also allow you to steal the shine from the person you just hit. The same effect can be done by jumping over players with a Feather, but requires a bit more finesse. Tip number 5. Focus items on the person holding the shine. Don't waste your time attacking players who don't have the shine. After all, they want the person holding the shine to drop it just as much as you do. Instead, focus your attacks on the shine player to hurt their chances of winning and potentially help yours. Tip number 6. While you have the shine, you will slow down. You will notice that once you obtain the shine, that your speed will drop. This means that it will be easier for your opponents to chase and catch up to you. You're going to have to be swift and make turns frequently. Mini turbos and jump boosts will also be essential to keeping at a fast pace. Tip number 7. While you have the shine, avoid the middle. The middle of the map is the sweet spot for attacks, so definitely avoid this and stick to the perimeter. This is a defensive maneuver, and I wouldn't recommend going into the middle unless you are desperate to get away from players. Tip number 8. Look behind you often. Players are going to be following you as long as you have the shine, so it pays to have eyes in the back of your head. Keep looking behind you to dodge your opponent's attacks and plan your next move to dodge them. Tip number 9. Keep an eye on the minimap. The minimap will show you the position of each player. Use this to your advantage when trying to steal the shine or trying to avoid other players while having the shine. Plan to turn to avoid many opponents who may be following you. Planning your next moves will give you a preemptive advantage and the ability to control the game. And finally, tip number 10. U-turns are risky yet effective. A risky yet potential game-winning maneuver is to perform a U-turn while having the shine. While driving, hold A and B buttons while moving left or right on the left control stick to perform a 180-degree turn. Once you are facing your opponents directly, you can drive directly towards them. This will give your opponents an opportunity to hit you, but it's only a split-second opportunity. Performed correctly, you will speed away from your opponents while they are driving the opposite direction. This can only be done in battle mode and must be done carefully, as it will leave you stopped for a second. This has been 10 tips for Shine Thief in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. If you have any more tips or questions for me, feel free to post them in the comments section below. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. This is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off, and good night.